I want to talk to you today about something that's really dear to me and something I'm passionate about speaking about. And that is, how do we overcome fear? Fear comes and knocks on every one of our doors, doesn't it? Whether it's to do with our career, whether it's to do with our marriage, whether it's to do with our finances, our children, speaking in public, fear can grip you. And I want to talk about 5 things that are the 5 bad bees. And these bees can buzz around in our lives, and I want to get rid of them. I want to tell that sucker fear on your bike. So the first one is busy. When we get busy, sometimes we don't think straight. We go into automatic pilot. And there's a story in the Bible of Mary and Martha. And Martha is busy in the kitchen. And she comes in and she gets really stressed and really irate with Mary because she's just sitting at the feet of Jesus, for goodness sake. She has fears. She has fears that she doesn't get things done when they should be done. So one of the B's is we can get too busy, and we've got to be aware of that. Another one, when we fear, we blame shift. And we actually direct the blame for our fears or our anxiety or our stress onto someone else. And we've got to be really aware that when we're in a cycle of fear and stress and anxiety, who are you blaming when actually you need to take the responsibility yourself? 3, when I get stressed or anxious, I tend to binge, not food. Internet, social media. I will sit there and an hour will have gone by and I won't even know where it's gone because I am trying to de-stress myself with something that actually stresses me out more. So be aware that when you're fearful, when you're stressed, when you're anxious, what is your default? What do you default to? What do you binge? 4, some people, when they get fearful, they bury, they avoid, they deny. They deny that they're fearful. They deny that if they say that they're actually frightened, then what may happen is that people may think less of them. And they bury their feelings, they bury their emotions, and they avoid what God is telling them to do. Think about Jonah. He was scared. He was fearful about going where God called him to go. And yet, what happened is, in the end, God got him to where he wanted to go, but in a totally roundabout way. And then number 5, we brood. We think things over too much. Sometimes those thoughts that go on in our heads need to be taken captive. We need to take captive every thought and make it obedient to Christ. So if you want to overcome fear, stress, anxiety in your life, just consider how busy you are. Do you blame shift? Do you binge? Do you bury? Or do you brood?